Hey everyone, RogueGold here, welcome back to the Division 2, and today, it's finally happening. The Lexington Named LVOAC Assault Rifle, the Turmoil Knee Pads, the Caretaker Named Assault Rifle, exclusive raid exotics like the Eagle Bear, the Ravenous, so many more items are coming to the Division 2 in much wider availability than they have been previously, and it is all tied to this season's stretch goals event, which is beginning in less than 2 weeks. I've got the full news and breakdown to give you in this video, and additionally, based off of the article that we just got, they've also made some very good improvements on the system compared to last season if you participated then. Part of that being you can no longer buy levels for these stretch goals. That was a big controversy last season. There's a bunch of information, so we're gonna get right to it. If you find this video helpful and you want to stay up to date on the latest with the Division 2, then be sure to subscribe. I've got you covered. Also, as we jump in, shout out and thank you to our channel members. Your ongoing support helped me stick around to see the day where the Lexington could finally return. Maybe I'll stop getting comments on it now. Jokes aside, thank you so much for your support, but without further ado, let's get to this. Alright, so across social media the past few days, the game has been teasing the return of the Lexington. They posted a few cryptic things, including this video 41 minutes ago from when I'm recording this, just saying Lexington with a video of an agent carrying it around. But then we got this post right here. They said, stretch goals return August 19th. For the first time, event limited named items like the Lexington AR and the Turmoil knee pads are in the drop pool. Full info in our article. Alright, so to be clear, everything that we're covering in this video is not live yet. It is going to be happening in under 2 weeks on August 19th. And then yeah, if you played last season when the stretch goals were active, this is going to work pretty similarly to how they did then, but don't worry, we're going to cover the whole thing. So let's skip on over to that article that they linked. Here we go. Stretch goals summer swarm. So they've got some artwork right here, and it says stretch goals return on August 19th, giving you another shot at high value rewards beyond tier 100, including hard to obtain exotics and, for the first time ever, event limited named items like the Lexington and the Turmoil. So they allude to it here, but what is not explicitly said is that this is a season pass event. So while stretch goals are active, which begun on August 19th, there will be an 11th page added to the season pass, tiers 101 to 110. The key part is that you do need to be at tier 100 of the season pass to begin taking advantage of this event and goals, right? Part of the reason it's good that they're telling us this now is that right now in game, there is a season pass XP event live. So if you still need to rank up your season pass, jump into the game, you'll get more XP than you normally would. I've done a video covering some of the best ways to rank up your season pass and get season XP. I will link that down below in the description in case you need some of that information. But yeah, if you want a chance to get the Lexington, the Turmoil, whatever you want to take part in this, be sure to get to 100, and your best opportunity is before Tuesday when that XP event ends. Moving on, however, it says this limited time extension adds a bonus page, page 11, with 10 looping reward tiers that repeat for as long as the event is active. So when you get to 110, it'll loop back to 101, etc. They clarify right here, it is all on the free track. You do not need to have premium access to, take part in this event. Once you reach tier 100, no level purchases are available beyond that point. Stretch goals progression can only be earned through gameplay. This is fantastic. Again, as I mentioned in the intro, there was a whole controversy last season where there was some sort of pay-to-win stuff involved here inadvertently. I'm very glad they've cleared that all up. They clarify here that progress comes from your usual season pass XP sources. Again, I covered all of this in that video that I mentioned if you want to check it out, but that includes stuff like Manhunt Scouts, Seasonal Journey, Priority Objective, weekly projects, missions, activities, all of that. They also note here that the 2x XP bonus only applies up to tier 100. Stretch goals will only follow normal XP rates. You can't get like some sort of crazy boost while those are here. Alright, but let's move on to the juicy part, which is rewards. So each summer swarm cache, which is what they're going to be called this time. Last time they were Brooklyn activation caches. Now we have these summer swarm ones. They contain guaranteed seasonal items, crafting materials, and additional chance-based drops. So here is the breakdown. Under vanity items, these have a high chance per cache until the supply runs out. That is going to include a new Wasp Warrior outfit that has 5 individual pieces. Additionally, we're looking at 4 arm patches, 2 weapon skins, and a Wasp Warrior trinket backpack trophy. So again, just like last season, there was that Brooklyn outfit in there. Until you claim all of these pieces, they will have a pretty high chance to drop from each cache, but then obviously once you claim them, you will no longer be getting those vanity item rewards. Moving on, we then have seasonal and special exotics. Now these have a moderate drop chance with each cache. I do kind of wish we were getting the exact percentages. Maybe they will give it with the year 7 season 1.3 patch notes that we should be getting next week, but either way, moderate drop chance. In here you will have a chance to get the Pecan, the Nimble holster, the Nemesis, the Liberty, the Chatterbox, the Dodge City holster, and Ridgeway's Pride. And they do note here that the Chatterbox Chatterbox SMG has slightly increased drop chances during this event. I don't entirely know why they've chosen the Chatterbox specifically, but these are the regular or seasonal and special exotics, as they call them, that you can get from the Summer Swarm caches. Here is the first part that people are really going to care about, though: named items. These also have a moderate drop chance with each cache, and these include just about every single limited or rare named item that you would hope to get from one of these, right? That includes the Lexington, the Turmoil, the Caretaker, which was introduced at the beginning of this season that some players couldn't access because of the shepherding event. But then additionally, we also have stuff like the Shield Splinterer, the Hunter Killer, and the Huntsman. These are the 3 rewards for the Hunter puzzles in New York, DC, and Brooklyn. So theoretically, even if you don't own one of the DLCs and previously couldn't access these 2, you might be able to get it from this Summer Swarm cache event. And then additionally, we have all of the named items from the various events that we've had over time. The Winter, Summer event, Mooncake stuff, all of that. So basically the same loot pool that the Loot Goblin normally has, you can get all of those items from these caches as well. And then they also clarify down here that the Lexington AR has slightly increased drop chances during this event. So this is looking to be very Lexington-centric. If you did not play back when the Lexington was first released and you need one, be sure to jump in for this. You're going to want to. Alright, and then for this final category here, we have exclusive exotics. Now these supposedly have a rare drop chance with each cache, and those include, just like last time, the Regulus Pistol, the Eaglebearer AR, the Ravenous Rifle, Bighorn AR, Ouroboros SMG, Provocator's Chest Piece, and Birdie's Quick Fix Pack. I know last time the drop chances to get one of these items was like 0.5% per cache. I don't know if that is increased or decreased. Again, they don't give us the exact percentages. They just say rare drop chance. But yeah, if you want to try and get one of these raid exotics, this Stretch Goals event is going to be a great way to try and do so. And then to close out, they say the full loot pool is on the table. Get ready to target your top picks. Any unclaimed rewards will be automatically granted at the end of the event the next time you log in. Stay sharp, agents, the Division 2 team. So there is the rundown, my friends. Stretch Goals are back. It is bringing not only the raid exotics, not only new vanity items, but a long-awaited and highly desired named items such as the Lexington, the Turmoil, the Caretaker. I would say those are some of the top highlights. But yeah, this is going to be another very fun event. I really enjoyed Stretch Goals last season. I love that they've committed to making this only gameplay progression. I think that's great. Getting the new outfit will be fun. Seeing everybody finally get their hands on the Lexington who missed out on it last time is going to be great. So yeah, as far as I can tell, mostly good stuff across the board here. Again, I am hoping that at some point we will get the actual percentage chances for each of these categories, because they just say high, moderate, and rare. We don't know what that means though, but we'll see. As always, any additional information I will let you all know, but for now, that's what we've got on Stretch Goals Summer Swarm. After all the blood, sweat, and tears, my friends, the Lexington is finally coming back to the Division 2. I hope you're excited. For those of you who have been asking incessantly on every single one of my videos, when is the Lexington returning? We finally have our answer. So there you go. I hope this video helped out. I would love to know any and all of your guys' thoughts on this. What do you think about the presentation this time around of the Stretch Goals for the Summer Swarm? Does it seem better, worse than last season's ones? Let me know. And stay tuned for more coverage on this when it drops on the 19th. Again, you have a little bit of time to prepare in case you're not at Season Pass Rank 100 yet. Be sure to get there. That's all I've got for this one though. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. RogueGold out.